Alright, we're back for another Dokkan Battle video, and in today's video we are going to be doing the team guide for the LR Blue Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta's Eza event, because of course they are going to be dropping on Global Dokkan very soon, actually tomorrow by the time you're watching this, they should be dropping. Obviously, you should be doing it. You get a free 30 stones, you get some Kais, you get some orbs, all that, so it's worth doing it just from the rewards and the Eza medals for Blue Kaioken Goku and the Evolution Blue Vegeta, who are absolutely crazy. I still use them on JP all the time. On Global, we're going to have Tanabata relatively after Anniversary, which is going to bring a lot of Universe Survival Saga buffs. So, of course, them being on that team massively helps them. So, just overall, the point I'm trying to make, they're a great unit. We're not going to go over them in this video, but yeah, they're phenomenal. Their Eza event is really easy to do. The weakness is Realm of Gods. Most you can probably just click off the video now and you're set. But for those of you who don't really know what options to bring, we'll go over some good leads and just some good units to bring in the Eza event. So Realm of Gods does have a lot of units on this category. It's kind of why I said this is going to be very easy. Most players shouldn't really struggle with it. There's a lot of STR LRs here as well. I guess not a lot, but a lot of prominent STR LRs on here. So that means obviously they're going to be doing more damage because they're an LR and they've got type advantage. And you got STR UI Goku right here who just got his Eza, and Gogeta, 5th year anniversary LR, who obviously has had his Eza for about a year at this point. So both of them are very top tier units. So then throwing them in this Eza event where they have type advantage and are an LR and on the main category, they're going to absolutely crush it. You probably just need one of them on the team, and it doesn't really matter who the other units are. They're most likely just going to one-shot it. So they're very valuable to bring on the team. Obviously, we'll talk about them a little later, but those are like the main units I would say you kind of have to bring if you have them. First off, we have Zamasu, though. He's an LR, so of course he's going to be doing a good amount of damage. He leads the category, so I would say he's probably the best lead for, Realm of Gods. What other leads is there, though? There's Blue Goku and Vegeta. I mean, am I going to say they're still good? I guess they can be decent, but they've got type disadvantage too. So if you have to choose between a Realm of Gods lead and you have most of these options, I would probably just stick with Zamasu, because he's the only other 200% Realm of Gods lead other than these guys, but they have type disadvantage and they kind of suck, so I probably wouldn't bring them. But like I said, he's a 200% leader skill, he's an LR, and he's a good unit, so of course he's going to put in a lot of work in this event, and he can be a good option to bring. Next up, we got LR STR UI Goku, like I said. Very good unit. You should absolutely bring him. I know he's got some restrictions to Reps Universe 7 category allies in his passive, but that really does not matter. That's only to get a little bit of extra dodge. And even if this guy isn't dodging, because he's got type advantage, he's really not going to be taking that much damage. So he's going to be doing a lot of damage as well. He's a support, so if you want to throw him in slot 1, he dodges most of the attacks. Bam, doesn't really take any damage, does a lot of damage, and supports the rest of the rotation for that 50% attack. Obviously, that brings a lot of value with him. And, just saying, if you really need to run him as a lead, you could make it work. 150% isn't ideal, but it's definitely not bad. So, if he's like the only Realm of Gods lead that you have, you could absolutely make this work. It's an Eza event, right? So as long as you have a lot of LRs on your team, you're probably not going to be struggling that much. So if you got him, but none of these other leads, or maybe you have him and then like Blue Goku and Vegeta, I would probably say run this guy as a lead. Just because Blue Goku and Vegeta, I really didn't want to turn this into a video where we're just hating on Blue Goku and Vegeta, but it's the second time we brought him up, we might as well just mention it. They're going to get absolutely crushed just because type disadvantage and they're not an LR, and just defensively they don't really get up there. Okay, that's all we're going to say about them. Sorry, if you're a Blue Goku and Vegeta fan, I didn't mean to hate on your favorite unit, but man, they just suck. Next up, we got STR 5th year Gogeta. Yeah, very good. For the first couple turns, he's not going to be like insane, but he's still going to be fine for the Eza event. And then once you hit turn 4 and you get this, now we're talking like top tier. He's going to be one-shotting the event, doing a ton of additional supers. He's got the active skill. It's really not going to be that common you're going to get this, because you have to get it the turn after you transform. Unfortunately, you can't get it the very turn that you transform into blue. So what, the earliest you could get this, what is it, turn 6? Because it's the turn after he transforms. So yeah, it wouldn't be turn 5, it'd be turn 6. And it's just, the fight's wrapping up by then. So turn 6, it's already over. Maybe every once in a blue moon you might be able to finish the event off with his active skill, but probably not going to be getting that. Doesn't matter though. Take the active skill out of the equation. He's still great for this EZA event because of the reasons I mentioned earlier, so definitely bring him. You might be able to run a final trump card / fusion team with him as well, like a little sub team going on. A lot of units on this category are also on those 2 categories, so that definitely could work if you really have to do that. Next up, we got this guy right here, the free-to-play LR Blue Vegito. He leads Superclass, so I guess you could run him as like a sub-lead as well. I guess that's the good thing with a lot of these units on Realm of Gods. Like, most of them are good leads. Hell, look, we got Blue Goku and Vegeta right here. They lead Superclass, so if you've got them, you could absolutely make them work as a lead. Talking UI Goku, LR Gods, who else? I'm trying to just find some good leads. I mean, obviously, there's like, this Gogeta who leads Movie Heroes. You could probably make that work. There's Blue Vegito, 5th year anniversary Vegito. He can be kind of decent as well. So there's a lot of units on here that you guys probably have that you could run as like sub leads. So it really just depends on your box. But of course, you could make some of these units work in here. Yeah, this guy, I mean, he's a bit of a stacker, so he's not going to be crazy for the first couple turns, but type advantage, he's an LR. Not really a reason not to throw him on the team if you have him, just because, obviously, he's going to be doing extra damage because he's on the category and type advantage, LR, all that. Anyway, next we got LR Gods. I pretty much just pulled them up for the same reason that I already mentioned. You could run them as like a sub-team, or run them as a lead for a sub-team. Power Beyond Super Saiyan basically considers all the Goku and Vegetas on this category, I think. Yeah, because all the Blue Goku and Vegetas, well, I guess not the UI Gokus. The UI Gokus aren't going to be on Power Beyond Super Saiyan, so you wouldn't be able to run them on his team, but the Evolution Blue Vegetas, the Blue Gokus, the Blue Vegetas, the Gogetas, they're all going to fit on the LR Gods leader skill, so they could absolutely work, and they're an LR, and they're somewhat decent, so they'll be good for the EZA event. And then when you get the transformation off with them, turn 4, yeah, they're very, very good. They're insane. I don't think you have to wait a turn to get the active skill with these guys. I'm pretty sure you get it the very turn you transform, you can get their active skill. So if the enemy is below 50% HP, obviously that'll be a nice way to finish the enemy because guaranteed crit is going to be doing a ton of damage. So that's definitely very valuable to have, and they'll just be a good unit to bring because obviously they're pretty decent. And then finally, we got the new Gogeta. I haven't pulled up last because I don't know if a lot of people summoned for him. Obviously, the worst anniversary banner, so I'm assuming most people probably just saved for Beast, maybe summoned a little for Broly. But if you do have him, yeah, bring him. I mean, he's great. He's on the category, he's an LR, and he just released, so of course he's really top tier. For the first couple turns, meh. I mean, he's not bad. He can do some good damage. Super effective against all types. Has a ton of additionals, so he's definitely worth bringing in the event. But am I saying he's, like, crazy top tier for the first, like, 4 turns? Not particularly. But once you hit this, which you'll probably see this towards the end of the fight in most of your EZA events, or most of your runs in this EZA event, and then you get this guy, Blue Gogeta, yeah, you're chilling. He's dead. Pretty much all I gotta say. So, realistically, that's been the video. There's really no one else we need to talk about. Yeah, I guess if you want to bring some other units, LR Beerus and Whis, they're on the category. They're an LR. They would definitely work. If you want to bring Blue Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta pre-EZA, they'd probably be fine in here. We got LR God Goku. We got, yeah, UI Goku. So there's so many good options on this category. You're going to be fine. Just, like I said, make sure you bring UI Goku and 5th year Gogeta if you have them in your box. I would say that's the main thing to keep in mind when team building. But anyway, that's been the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm recording this really late, so sorry if my commentary was a little off. But let me know in the comments what your Realm of Gods theme is going to look like for this EZA event, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.